All right, boys, we're here with break number 358. I was going to say, my apologies. I had a long day. I was going to say, I'm supposed to play softball today, and it just got pushed back, so I was busy doing a bunch of stuff around the house. As well as getting shipping out. Unfortunately, I missed the 5 p.m. cutoff, so I have like some labels printed out. I'm going to print out the rest of the labels for some stuff. Everything in the entire break group will be shipped out Monday at the very latest. Some stuff I'm going to drop off tomorrow. They do a pickup randomly on Sunday sometimes in my area, so you might get it scanned in tomorrow. I did drop some stuff off today. Like I said, I just missed the 5 o'clock. They said they normally don't really collect stuff till 6, so we'll see if it gets scanned today or not, but I'll send out tracking for stuff tomorrow. So I apologize for missing that slightly. Just a bunch of stuff going on. But the shipping is going to be a lot better. I have a whole method about how I'm going to do it. New releases, like even the Select, I'm going to have the Select out Monday, Tuesday, the latest. Anything new release, I'm going to try to ship within 48 hours. I'm going to put out a whole post about it tomorrow to try to get everything better. We got to expand the group. I don't know if you know people that get in breaks or don't get in breaks, but definitely invite people that you see in breaks or not in breaks that you think would enjoy the group. We got to get back to expanding and get bigger and better. Especially with the store opening. I have a lot of good ideas. I've talked to some people about the ideas to try to give back to people, especially once we get the store going. And I can get some accounts, and it won't even be anything extra. I might do like some sort of like pay-to-play type thing for like a membership for like a special break once a month or whatever, but I think I'm just going to do it if you get a bunch of spots or whatever, like the top guys for the month are going to get into like a break for pretty much cost. Something like that. But where the hell is my DeWalt? Hold on one second. And Amazon sent me the wrong size boxes. That was always fun. But let's get into this case. Obviously, it's a case of Select Baseball. This is my favorite Panini product that comes out all year. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Immaculate. I love National Treasure and stuff like that. But this is personally my favorite baseball product that comes out every year. Has a lot of color in it. Has 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia. I know guys don't love the memorabilia, I guess, anymore, but personally, I think it has good value for what you're paying for it. I think it's great for mixers, so I'm going to try to re-up. Probably end up having 4 or 5 cases in the group total. I do have another case already. I'll post it tomorrow. So you can see me pulled out the 10 boxes, 12 boxes, empty case. But we really got to work on football because I got to add basketball at some point in time and probably even hockey. So we really got, like I said, push to try to get the group bigger. But we got team list on the left upper right-hand corner is going to be the overhead camera. We have a man, Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020, Ben Baller, Charm City. Give him a nice rub on all 10 boxes. 5 here, 5. We'll give him a nice side rub. We'll see how the heck goes. Good luck to everybody in the break. Going to open up a few top loader packs in preparation for hopefully some hits. I don't know if the patches are going to be 130s or 100s or 180s. I'm not really sure. I haven't really watched too many people. I don't even really watch too many breakers at all that much anymore. Just don't really have time, but get through this. How's everybody doing tonight? Get your autograph guesses in. $10 break for getting an autograph guess correctly. I will open the first box when at least I get somebody to mention it so that I know that you guys are alive. Whether it's an autograph guess or saying hi or whatever else. We got to start doing that too, especially if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, because it actually bumps the algorithm. It actually bumps it on Facebook too, but we're not watching with anybody. As you guys can see, looking for ultra rare inserts of the color wheel and some other things. You get 3 holo and 2 hobby exclusive tricolor parallels. You're going to have 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia per box. It's going to be 60 cards in a box, 5 cards per pack, 12 packs. I was going to say good luck to everybody. Ryan, you're allowed to guess autographs too, even though you don't know baseball, guys. If you're not in the break, you're allowed to guess autographs. That's always been a thing. I know a lot of people don't do it. There's, like I said, I'm going to put out a whole post, and hopefully it'll clear some things up for people tomorrow. Now that I've got caught up with all the shipping, or we'll have everything caught up with the shipping and everything out by Monday, I think. Be able to handle the shipping a lot better. Can't even tell where the memorabilia are at in this. Good luck to everybody in the break. We'll do these. We'll do 3 packs. What is it? 12 packs? We'll do 3 packs at a time. Only because I know there's some decent color and other things in here. I don't want to have too many and keep having to set the cards down. Let's get rolling now here, though. Good luck to everybody. This is kind of going to be what the Select Football looks like, too. So a little preview for you. Football guys here. We got Cedric Mullins, Mike Trout, Tyler Glasnow, Jarren Duran, first rookie, Ketel Marte on the silver refractor, Brandon Nimmo, JT Realmuto, Reed Detmers, Mike Messina's in here. We're going to have a cracked ice Johnny Bench going to the Reds. I know that, a 24 out of 25. Kyle Wellman's going to like that one. Johnny Bench for the Reds. Hall of Fame catcher, gigantic hands. And that's premier level, 24 out of 25 on the bench. He said Hans Kraus. Pulled him out of World War II. I was going to say, how you doing today, John? I was going to say, I got to send you a message to ask you a question. I was going to say, so remind me afterwards or shoot me a message while I'm doing this so I remember to message you after. We got Otto Lopez for the Blue Jays. Charlie Blackmon, Emmanuel Clase. We have Hammer Candelario on the red, white, and blue. So this is what they're talking about, the multicolor parallel. It is literally just the red, white, and blue. Not my O's. I mean, I guess I kind of adopted them. Then we're going to have the Moonshot Shohei Ohtani. But honestly, I'm still a Pirates fan. Like, I'll cheer for the Orioles. They have a lot of good talent, but anytime I start to cheer for them, all my buddies call me a bandwagon fan because obviously they're much better than they were when I came. Well, that's actually a lie. When I came here, they were a playoff team with Adam Jones, and it was the year Chris Davis hit the 50-some home runs. So then I would have really been a bandwagon fan. I don't mind them. I'm sure my son will probably grow up an Orioles fan, to be honest. That's one thing they do here. He definitely won't be a Ravens fan, but I don't watch the Pirates enough for him to be a Pirates fan necessarily over an Orioles fan. We got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jonathan India, Eddie Matthews, Shane Bieber. We have Luke Williams on the silver refractor, Tony Centellion, Sandy Alcantara, Sonny Gray. We're going to have our first either patch or autograph. It's going to be Spencer Strider on the good old diaper patch going to the Braves. Man, I slept so... I was asleep. I'm surprised I even woke up to break this. Just a long day. I was going to say, the pregnant wife is not having a good pregnancy to start here, so hopefully it gets better after the first trimester. So I was playing and helping with Joseph a lot. I slept on my bicep, Goofy. My bicep's just over here flinching like crazy. Nice Spencer Strider. We're going to have Brandon Marsh Select Stars. That's a new insert this year. Connor Wong, Rhys Hoskins, Miguel Cabrera, Joey Votto. And we're going to have the green, lime green, 83 out of 99, Luis Robert. I don't know if there's any White Sox fans in here or not, but people are saying that Robert is overrated and not as good as they think he is. I think I'm going to start doing hot takes because me and somebody else in the group's going to start a podcast. We've been talking about it for months, and then I think we're going to have some guests on there from the group every once in a while, but I think I'm going to start doing some hot takes every day for to get more discussion going in the group. I think that'll get it some passive looks at the group than maybe people that have been in the group but maybe just aren't getting notifications from it or whatever. We have Franmil Reyes, Gavin Sheets, Chris Flexen. We have the red, white, and blue Keener Falefa for the Rangers, even though he's been on the Yankees. Obviously, the red, white, and blues I will top load afterwards, but just for the sake of time, I'm not going to do it right now. We got the numbers, Jose Altuve, Jake Berger. Bryce Harper broke his thumb today, unfortunately. Also, I hate Blake Snell, so it sucks that he was the one to do it. We got Austin Hayes, who's been absolutely fabulous. I don't know how he's not going to be in the All-Star game. Alex Manoah. He might be a coach's pick. We got Mike Trout on the color match on the red. It's going to be a 111 out of 199 going to the Angels, and Kyle Wellman. We got Kyle Hendricks, Contreras, Kevin Gausman. And have the man that was part of the no-no today, the guy that started the game, Christian Javier to the Astros on a 5 out of 10 to start us out. Honestly, it depends. It really depends if Tatis can stay healthy. I think if Tatis can stay healthy, he's not going to underachieve at all. But if he can't stay healthy, there's no way. I was going to say that probably fit a 130, but I'm not going to smash him in there. A nice Christian Javier out of 10. Look at that beaut. On the patch autograph. In Fuego, Bryce Harper. So if Tatis moves to the outfield, he will. And honestly, they're so loaded in the infield. I think he's going to have to go and play like one of the corners long term for them to have the most success. If he stays at shortstop, I think Tatis probably the bigger underachiever. But we'll see. The Braves don't really have a choice to, but I don't know. I mean, both guys are going to be there long term. I got Jose Siri, Ichiro, Rafael Devers. We're going to have a 209 out of 299 Rodolfo Castro on the RPA. Going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Kyle Wellman. So actually, my personal opinion, two pretty nice autographs. Now, I don't think Castro's going to get as much love as he probably should. For the Pirates, especially though Neil Cruz coming up hot. We got Brian Reynolds, on whatever this insert's called. Harrison Bader, Whit Merrifield, Nate Lowe. We're gonna have a Jarren Duran. Is this another out of 10? 7 out of 10. Going to the Red Sox. And Clay Gatewood. Jarren Duran. I don't know what this insert's called. Whatever the P insert is, if somebody wants to look it up and let me know what it's called. They switch what the insert names are every year. But nice Jarren Duran out of 10. Jorge Polanco on the silver. Edmundo Sosa. Ryan McMahon. Jose Barrios. I have Drew Ellis on the 199 out of 250. Diaper patch. Drew Ellis. It's going to the Diamondbacks, and I believe Robert Sellers has them. And then we're going to have the silver Miguel Cabrera. Into the second box here. Only thing I don't like about Select is they have all these, because they do like that level thing. They have that stupid thing inside the box, and then it's hard to pull all the cards out. I don't know how guys with baby hands, A, break, and B. I mean, I don't have huge hands, but I don't know how guys with little hands break and pull cards, like all the cards out of there. But get rolling here. We got Marcus Semien, Ryu, Randy Arozarena. We have a 32 out of 49 Jahmai Jones on the autograph patch. Going to the Orioles. Obviously not necessarily the greatest player, but still a nice card. Going to the Orioles and Butch in his first break. So congratulations on Butch getting the out of 49 patch autograph. We have an Infuego Mookie Betts. Robbie, I know you're not watching, but when you go back and watch this, the Infuego is not rare. It's one per hobby box, apparently. We got Sosa, McMahon, Tristan McKenzie, Ozzie Smith, Charlie Morton on the refractor, Bumgarner, Luis Robert, Brandon Woodruff. I have a Josiah Gray for the Nationals and Robbie Coleman on the big red patch. It's nice they actually got him some National stuff this year right away rather than him being in Dodgers gear from being a Dodger last year, because they like to do that sometimes. I guess because he's a bigger name player, they made sure they had some Nationals gear for him. We have Corbin Burns on the numbers. There is not a Herbert that plays baseball. It has a P. The subset name is P1, so whatever Duran is the first card in the insert set. I mean, there is a shit ton of inserts in Select for baseball. I think there's the same amount in football, though, too. That's the thing. Zanino, Seth Beer, George Springer, Babe Ruth on the red, white, and blue for the Yankees. Freddie Freeman, Miguel Cabrera, Franmil Reyes, Gavin Sheets, Brandon Crawford, Brooks Robinson on the red. Going to be 113 out of 199 going to Butch. So Butch coming in hot here in his first break for this box. Jose Siri, Ichiro, O'Neal Cruz. Another former Pirate here, Shane Bays going to the Rays, and Tom Scarberry. So Phenomenon. Fair enough. Shane Bays. And then we're going to have the Select Stars Vidal Brujan for the Rays. Got Jonathan India, Eddie Matthew, Kyle Hendricks, Lucas Giolito, Clayton Kershaw on the refractor, Charlie Blackmon, Brandon Nimmo, JT Realmuto, Jose Abreu, Max Scherzer on the silver, Reed Detmers, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Chris Taylor, Eli Morgan, and we have Franmil Reyes on the teal, 16 out of 149 going to the Guardians. I'm assuming these belong to Tom, but I'll have to look. Did anybody else grab the Guardians? Nope, going to Tom Scarberry. Getting that closer's luck on the Franimal, as they like to call him over in Cleveland. Big time power. One of the OGs of the made it to the league. Him and Joey Gallo were like the first young guys that were all about hitting bombs and striking out. I think baseball's getting a little bit more to contact, but I think that's just because the ball's dead, man. I hope they switch the ball back to being a little bit more lively. So we'll see if that happens. Or now we got Connor Wong, Rhys Hoskins, Kikichi, Zach Gallen, and this is a red and blue part. It's kind of like that red, white, and blue. Just this is the difference for this for Select because they have different levels. This is Premier level. That's why the Zach Gallen's this way. And this is just the concourse level. So the concourse is higher than the Premier level. It's kind of like the stadium is how they kind of base it off of. So Zach Gallen is a little bit higher on the food chain than this Babe Ruth is when it comes to like rarity of card. That's how someone explained it to me. I believe that's how it works. We have Moonshots, Aaron Judge, Enrique Hernandez, Corey Seager, Giancarlo Stanton, Romy Gonzalez, and we have a Ryan Mountcastle white going to 41 out of 50, going to the Orioles. It's been an Orioles kind of box here in this second box. Going to Butch. Mountcastle's not having the best year. I got quite a bit invested in Mountcastle just because he's a local guy and he hits bombs. But he's not having the best year. We have Duvall, Longoria, Canella, and we're going to have a 193 out of 199, Luis Gil on the RPA going to the Yankees, and Tom Scarberry. So RPA. If anybody knows a place to get custom stands made, let me know. We have Jose Ramirez because I finally got all the graphics back from the guy that I am making the graphics, and I believe he gave me a PDF that can be used as the proper file that they need to do that kind of stuff. Mike, I know you were talking about a place, but I want to get a few stands made. I'm literally a sign and the floor getting fixed from at least putting stuff in the shop. Well, I have to buy a new door, too, because that's a whole different story. The deadbolt on the door that's currently there just isn't lined up with what's on the frame of the door, so you can't use a deadbolt. And I actually need an insurance company to call me back. But, nonetheless, that's all. The insurance stuff is quick and easy over the phone. The door's just a matter of me going to Home Depot and having somebody come out and install it. I would do the door myself, except, like I said, the frame or whatever is kind of jacked up. We have Rhys Hoskins, Miguel Cabrera. I got to get the electricity fixed, too, but I'll call my guy tomorrow about that. We got Franmil Reyes, Zach Gallen, Salvador Perez on the refractor, Seth Beer. Hoping to have the store open by hopefully the middle of next month. We have Madison Bumgarner, Willie Adames. We have a 202 out of 299, AJ Alexi on the RPA going to the Texas Rangers. And the Texas Rangers belong to Steven Samaniego. Got Nolan Arenado, Ichiro, Colton Wong, Johnny Bench, Ranger Suarez, and we're going to have the red Brandon Crawford for the Giants. 179 out of 199. To the Giants and Tom Scarberry. Crawford had a terrific year last year. I don't know what he's looking like this year. Not playing fantasy baseball that much or this year has really killed my knowing how some of the veterans are doing. I paid attention to rookies and some of the superstars, but some of the guys like Brandon Crawford, just to me, don't pay enough attention to them to see how they're doing. We got Eddie Matthews, Kyle Hendricks, Jose Siri, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jose Ramirez on the refractor, Joe Musgrove, Candelario, Trevor Story, Romney Gonzalez, 16 out of 25. On the Atomic. Or not the Atomic. This is Crushed Ice. It's Panini. Cracked Ice. Cracked Ice. Not Crushed Ice. Rami Gonzalez going to the White Sox. And John Williams. Dope patch, man. Overall, pretty sick card in my opinion. We'll take Spencer Strider and his diaper patch having ass down. Got Pete Alonso on the Moonshots. Luis Robert, Shohei Ohtani. Raleigh Fingers, that stash though. We got Dylan Cease. And we're going to have Freddie Peralta for the Brewers on the lime green. 8 out of 99. I'm going to have a website up eventually by the end of the year. I just got to get somebody to make it. It's going to cost me probably like 12 or 13 grand. And because I've already put 9 grand into the floors and the wall and the paint and everything. And then to get the electricity fixed, however much that costs. to get some showcases. So yes, the store will be up, but I gotta pay somebody to professionally do a website. I don't want to just put up a crappy website, and then it'll be like an actual website. It'll be actually, you can just buy like boxes and stuff. Or I want to have it set up kind of like how Steel City is, or Dave and Adams. No, not Dave and Adams. Probably more like Steel City, Ryan McMahon, Tristan McKenzie, because they actually break too. We got a Aroldis Chapman, red, white, and blue Raleigh fingers, where you can like go on there and click on a box, and if you want it broken like in store, you can break it. Oh, obviously I'll top load these. I don't know why I just didn't. I mean, out of habit from talk. When I talk, I'm not paying attention to the cards. I know it needs top loaded and sleeved in the sense of that. So all the red, white, and blues will be sleeved, but that wasn't meant to be happening right now. We got his Fuego, Matt Brash, Aaron Ashby, Jackson Kowar. I'm not gonna put breaks on there though, and the like team breaks and stuff. Matt Brash. It'll probably stay on Facebook the way it's set up. I like the format of people getting to pick stuff right away and not having to deal with like errors. I'll probably do some breaks on the website, depending like how much. I don't know how long it takes to get direct accounts. I don't know how much product they're. If I get like an account from GTS or Southern Hobby, how much product they'll give me like directly right away. I don't know how any of that stuff works, because I don't have accounts with anybody but Peach State. And I'm going to probably buy more stuff from Peach State, but a lot of their secondary list is not that great. So it's kind of hard to judge how the other places are that give you more options to buy things to start. We got Brandon Lowe, Gavin Sheets, Sosa, Tim Anderson. We're about 40 out of 250, Wander Franco. I was hoping for an autograph for Tom here, but he still gets the patch. I was hoping we were going to turn that over to an RPA. Does get the Franco patch. And we have Sparks, Bo Bichette. There's some stuff behind the scenes when it comes like distributors and places like Dave and Adams and Blowout that the way they're labeled as like the secondary distributors but don't actually distribute anything is kind of goofy to me. Like they get like almost 60 plus cases allocated to them directly. Enrique Hernandez, Corey Seager, Stanton, they're supposed to sell them to like business and stuff, a certain amount of them, and I don't think they do. They might though, but at least not for like the price they're supposed to. Curtis Terry, Ken Griffey Jr. on the refractor, Marcus Semien, Duvall, Longoria, Nicky Lopez. We have Jemmer Candelario. 1 out of 35 for the Tigers. On the baby blue, going to Joe Parcher. Sanino, Xander Bogaerts, Eloy Jimenez, and we're going to have Colby Allard, 197 out of 269. Assuming this is an RPA. Oh, it's not an RPA. Just the patch autograph for the Rangers. I thought this was his rookie year. Signature materials going to the Rangers. Jared Walsh on the moonshots. But eBay in general, man, I think they just up their percentages to like 13% or 14% for sales. Like that's too much. I mean, I get that you get like eyes on it globally and stuff, but it's too much. Like I thought that 13% was too much when they raised it from 5. It's not. The market's down and they raised fees. It doesn't even make sense. It's like a lot of the problem with people that, it's like they're blind. Like I understand why PayPal's doing what they're doing with the 3% and getting rid of the transaction fee because it actually helps a lot of small businesses that don't have like big transactions. Like to me, it'll cost me more money in fees long term by a little bit. But for smaller businesses, like let's say you sell trinkets, right? Like, I don't know, necklaces or something for like $12 a pop. That 30 cents is a lot bigger percentage than like baseball teams, for instance, where everything's like $15 or up. Like they're making more money percentage-wise. But for those people that sell trinkets and stuff and use PayPal as their main source of taking in money, like it actually saves them money. So I'm not too mad about it because PayPal has to kind of weigh that, what's better for most of their customers. Sandy Alcantara, Otto Lopez, but raising 15% on eBay is just stupid. Paul Goldschmidt. We have Glenn Otto on the patch, going to the Rangers, and Steve Samaniego. Like, that's just a greed thing, in my personal opinion. Got Sandy Koufax, Adam Wainwright, Lars Nootbaar. That's the first Lars we've seen. Yordan Alvarez. We got Brandon Marsh, 111 out of 250. And that's going to be a patch as well. Going to the Angels and Kyle Wellman. Ronald Acuna. Luis Arraez. Benintendi. Schwarber. Nathan Eovaldi and Ian Happ on the silver. Yeah, a lot of people don't like eBay either, but I mean, that's the biggest reason why I'm not even trying to break. Like, I'll probably try to break some more on Whatnot when the shop gets open to try some things, but the biggest reason I'm not breaking on Whatnot is it's like 11 or 12% that they take off of the breaks. And it used to be 8%, so you'll see a lot of people say 8%, but that's not what it is anymore. They raised their things and didn't really tell anybody. We got Brandon Lowe, Casey Mize, Tyler Stevenson, Cody Bellinger, DJ LeMahieu on the silver, John Means, Dalton Varsho, Connor Seabold, Carlos Correa. Got Max Kepler for the Twins, 39 out of 199. Going to the Twins and Robert Sellers. Got Matt Chapman, Matt Olson, Josiah Gray. Have Chris Bassett on the red, white, and blue. Going to the Athletics. And Anthony Rizzo, Select Stars. Ryan Mountcastle, Brandon Marsh, Aaron Savali, Yu Darvish, Alex Kirilloff on the silver, Whit Merrifield, Jake Berger, Gleyber Torres, Andre Jackson, 36 out of 299 to the Dodgers on the RPA. Dodgers are going to Tom Scarberry. Jacob DeGrom and Fuego, Glenn Otto, Liam Hendricks, Alex Verdugo, Jazz Chisholm, and then we have Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. It'll be 111 out of 149. There's a football and Bowman breakup, by the way, guys. I'm not really sure why the football hasn't. I know that the quarterback teams are expensive, but if you look at the football, it's actually below. At the time when it dropped, I know the prices have gone down or up because I don't pay attention after I post something, but it's literally the cost of what the boxes are retail. I was going to say, just trying to get it moving. Got Tyler Glasnow, Tony Centellion, Matt Manning, Greg Dykman for the Cubbies. The Cubs should be good in a couple years, too. They have a really good pipeline. Going to Ryan Greenwood. Nolan Ryan. Bryce Harper. Cedric Mullins. Mike Trout going to the Angels. Cabrian Hayes. We got Max Scherzer on the lime green. 27 out of 99 going to the Mets. Mets belong to JT Hare. Got Harrison Bader. Logan Webb. Robbie Ray. Chris Rodriguez, 174 to 199 on the RPA. Oh, not RPA, my bad. On the patch autograph. Some of these second-year guys throw me off. Yeah, Babe Ruth on the moonshots. Knock out that box. Man, Robbie Ray's been struggling, huh? Speaking of a Cy Young winner that hasn't been pitching too well. It's kind of crazy, though. I think I was talking for Bowman Chrome. The price is, it's not going to be high, but it's going to be higher than years before because the factory direct price from Topps is over $200 for Bowman Chrome. Just so you guys know. We got Luis Robert, Shohei Ohtani, Raleigh Fingers, Gary Carter, Jackson Kowar. So that's a big problem right now in cards, too, is Topps and Panini are trying to take their fair share of stuff. We got Seth Beer, so the prices won't go down if they're charging everybody else more money. Madison Bumgarner, Thomas Sapucki, Lance Lynn, Luis Robert on the red, another nice Robert parallel, 108 out of 199. Corey Seager, Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Zunino, Andrew McCutchen, and Larry Walker on the refractor. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Max Fried, Jared Walsh, Luis Castillo, Aaron Ashby for the Brewers on the cracked ice, 7 out of 25. Going to the Brew Crew. So there's not really, I mean, Topps is owned by Fanatics. There's not really a takeover. They bought all their stock, I was going to say. We have Aaron Ashby. They bought them privately, not their stock. They never went public. Joseph Semple here on the Brewers. I was going to say, so there's not really anything for them to be like, oh, the takeover is happening. Panini's trying to squeeze out as much money as they can before they lose the rights to logos and stuff, I'm sure. We got Joe Musgrove, Candelario, Chris Sale, Seth Beer on the red and white and blue. But I don't know if that's for Topps. I mean, there's no need for it for Topps. See, I can start, when the store gets open, I can start breaking basketball because anything I don't break, I can just put in the shop or put online and try to sell the boxes that way. Franmil Reyes, Matt Brash, Aaron Ashby, Chase McCormick. Got Brandon Marsh on the patch for the Angels. Because even for soccer stuff, like right now for soccer, it's hard to break soccer because like Jazz Chisholm, because it doesn't fill. Like I don't have any other means to selling it. Because it's not like you can put it on eBay and pay the 15% because you would just lose 15%. I was saying. But with the website, it will give the option to where if you guys don't want to pay on PayPal and you want to pay directly through the website, there's going to be a way to... I'm going to have it to where you'll be able to pay through the website somehow too. So when that happens, like I said, that's a few months away. That's like the next step. We have Ryan Sandberg, Ryan Velade, Cody Bellinger. Like I probably should have did that earlier, but 68 out of 75, Colton Welker. One of the Rockies. Who is the Rockies? The Rockies are Tom Scarberry. Surprised nobody took the Rockies. They have Velade and Welker. I think they're kind of underrated guys. I know Rockies players don't really sell well, so I guess I get it, but they might not be Rockies forever. We have Jarren Duran, Garrett Cole, Mazika, Kenley Jansen, have Jose Barrios, 15 out of 25 for the Reds. On the crushed. Cracked ice, not crushed. This was Jose Garcia. He switched his last name. I think he switched it to his mother's maiden name kind of thing. On the Jose Barrio for the Reds out of 25. We have Sandy Koufax Select Stars, Chris Bassett, Dykeman, Babe Ruth, Joe Adele, and Josh Hader on the refractor. I forget sometimes how young Chris Bryant is. Like, I think a lot of people think Chris Bryant's in, like, his mid-30s. I think he's in his late 20s right now. Or did he just hit 30? Like, he's still pretty young. We got Ken Griffey Jr., Jake Myers, Yordan Alvarez. We have Glenn Otto on the patch. The big thing for me when it comes to Chris Bryant is the only reason I didn't understand the signing is because they got rid of Story and stuff. But, I mean, I guess if you know that you have Tavar and Amador and all these guys in your farm system, you don't need to re-sign Story because you're not winning the championship this year. We got Rafael Devers on the Infuego refractor, Ramon Laureano, Patrick Wisdom, Evaldi, Madison Bumgarner on the red, white, and blue for the Diamondbacks. We have Infuego, Matt Olson, Larry Walker, Josh Hader, Aaron Nola, Alex Verdugo. We have Brandon Belt for the Giants. And that's going to be a 32 out of 35. Tom Scarberry and the Giants. And now we're 5 boxes in. Not even halfway there. It is nice to see the growth in 1 year, though. There was a time where I had a whole case of Select when it first came out, and I couldn't even fill it for less than what it cost. I remember those days, and I appreciate everybody that helped me get here. Get here. This third pack here. We have Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner, Aaron Ashby, Jose Abreu, Emra Candelario, Seager, Stanton, Zunino, Paul Goldschmidt, Marcus Semien on the red, Evan Longoria, Enrique Hernandez, Matt Manning, the red, white, and blue, Tony Santillan, and the Garrett Cole Select Stars. Talk about a guy struggling this year, Marcus Semien. Going to Steve Samiego, and I believe the Reds out of 199, right? 179 out of 199. Santillan will go there for the red, white, and blue, but talk about a guy struggling. having a rough go this year. We got Patrick Wisdom, Ken Griffey Jr., Jake Myers, Tommy Edman, Ozzie Albies on the refractor, Nola, Laureano, Akil Baddoo, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Hendrick on the blue, Musgrove, Chris Taylor, Barry Larkin. 39 out of 40. It's the second time we've seen Gaylord Perry in the last week. Gaylord making special appearances. Going to Tom Scarberry and the Giants on the selective signatures. Good old Gaylord Perry. I mean, it's not a bad spot because I'm sure you had second base and shortstop eligibility, right? 121 out of 149 on the Hendrick for the Cubs, and we're going to have Christian Yelich. Ryan Velade, Larry Walker, Josh Hader, Jordan Montgomery, Juan Soto on the refractor, Garrett Cole, Ryan Sandberg, Freddie Peralta. We have Miles Straw, 156 out of 250. It's going to be just a patch here. Going to the Guardians. Salvador Perez Moonshots, Greg Deichmann, Babe Ruth, Edward Cabrera, Sandy Alcantara, and Mookie Betts. Just a red, white, and blue Alcantara. But yeah, I can see why you'd be mad that you use your first pick on him. How have you been, Jason? I haven't really seen you in too many. You haven't really been watching as much as you used to. I'm sure you've been busy or whatever. Or maybe you have just passively not been talking. There's actually 12 people watching, and it's always interesting to see. 2 of them are on YouTube, but there's actually 10 people watching. We have Brooks Robinson. I hear that. I was going to say we have Mike Yastrzemski, Marquez. We have Sean Manaea on the 92 out of 99. Memorabilia for the Oakland Athletics. Didn't they trade him? Yadier Molina. Select Stars, Max Fried, Jared Walsh, Chris Bassett, O'Neal Cruz. We have the white Sandy Alcantara. It's a little bit off center. 37 out of 50 going to the Marlins. I believe Clay Gatewood has the Marlins. On the white, Yemmer Candelario, Iser Falefa, Lucas Giolito. We have a Gavin Sheets, 81 out of 99 RPA, going to John Williams. On the Gavin Sheets right there. Nice hit for John. Wish I could have gave you a little bit better patch on there out of 99, but nonetheless, nice card. We got Shane Bieber on the Fuego. I think John stopped watching, though. I think he went to bed. He was watching on YouTube, and it's just me on YouTube now. Good old hopeful Chewbacca. Another thing I want to start doing is I want to start playing more video games. Probably won't do it through the Charm City channel. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I just have to get to that point. I have to get the shop opened. I have to finish a certification for cybersecurity so I can work. I have a bigger selection of remote jobs. work remotely while working in the shop. Because right now going to the office just isn't going to cut it long term. We have Jorge Polanco, Luke Williams, Zach Wheeler. We have O'Neal Cruz, 7 out of 99 of the Pirates. That's going to be a nice patch on to Kyle Wellman. In Fuego, Ozzy Albies, Brian Reynolds, Rodolfo Castro, Chris Sale. Got a 36 out of 99, Luke Williams, going to Mike McGarity. Couldn't get you the out of 5, Mike. Out of 99, Luke Williams. We got George Brett, Ozzy Albies, Chase McCormick, Trey Mancini, Jose Devers, 13 out of 25 on the cracked ice. Going to the Marlins and Clay Gatewood. Nice hit right there. I guess we finally got to take Johnny Bench down off his pedestal here. For the Devers, we got Cal Ripken on the Select Stars. Charlie Morton, TJ Friedel, Kyle Tucker, Gary Carter, Tyler Mahle, another Tyler Mahle, Kirilloff, Scherzer, Zapucki, Ramon Laureano on the red for the Athletics, Montez, Hunter Renfroe, Andrew McCutchen, Jared Walsh on the red, white, and blue, and Vladimir Guerrero. $114 out of $199. Got Brooks Robinson, Mike Yastrzemski, Dansby Swanson, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. On the color wheel, going to Kyle Wellman. Nice color wheel, Ohtani. Barry on the background right there. Got Aaron Judge on the refractor. Ken Griffey Jr., Jake Myers, Brandon Belt, Quintrell. Matt Brash on the teal. Nola, Laureano, Wisdom, Wander Franco rookie card. And Hunter Renfroe. Matt Brash, I'll definitely put it in a 55. That's fine. And that's going to be 105 out of 149. I got a call, or not call, I got a message Card Shells and told them I needed more bulk at 35 points. Got Pablo Lopez, Willie Stargell, Mazika. Got Logan Webb, and it's going to be an 84 out of 250 on the patch. Going to the Giants. The Enfuego Refractor. Going to the Pirates and Kyle Wellman on the Cruz. You know we got to top load this one. This is the Rookie of the Year right here in the NL. We got Colton. I haven't even looked how he did the last couple of days. Colton Wong, Ibanez, Joe Adell, Johnny Bench on the red and blue, Josh Donaldson, Fletcher, Tyrone Taylor, Verlander, Castillo, Gary Sanchez for the Yankees still, 35 out of 50 on the white. I am actually going to try to get my hands on Pokemon and Magic the Gathering and stuff like that, if I can. Speaking of gaming, I actually do have somebody too that's like I think he's in high school still, that should be able to help me with the shop when it gets opened, hopefully. So that'll be nice too. I know there's other people locally that said they would help, but my thing is I feel bad if I can't. Like a high schooler, I can give them cards, I can pay them under the table. I can't afford to pay another grown man. Like, I don't think people realize I'm not out here just making bank. Like, a lot of this stuff for the card shop came out of like my salary. Or I wanted to take out a loan, but not yet. Eventually, I'll probably have to take out like a working capital loan or a business loan. I gotta see what, like I said, because GTS said once I open the store, they should be able to get me an account. So I gotta see how that goes. Charlie Blackmon, Brandon Nemo. See, the thing that's nice here is there's not really a lot of stores that sell Pokemon and stuff. Rillamuto, O'Neal Cruz, Enrique Hernandez on the silver, Centillion, Alcantar, Otto Lopez, Lucas Giolito. We got Aaron Ashby on the red, Rhys Hoskins, Miguel Cabrera, Herman Marquez. Got Reese Nair on the patch. Going to the Padres. I believe the Padres are Ryan Greenwood. Frank Thomas on the numbers. But even if I don't break any Pokemon, which I probably won't, 68 out of 199. Although I do have some unique ideas about how to break like cases of Pokemon, or half cases of Pokemon, like those big boxes and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody else does it. I know people do it by like energy type. Like, I think it'd be cool if you did a random and you're like, your fire, your grass, your water, your rock, like, and those are the Pokemon you get. I think it'd be unique. It would cut the price down some. But for people, Enrique Hernandez, Corey Seager, Gary Sanchez. I don't know if anybody else breaks like that. Like, that's obviously a sports card mentality, not like a Pokemon mentality, because it's normally like you pay for the box. 66 out of 99 on the Dylan Carlson. Yeah, I don't know if people break, like, I don't know if people break Pokemon and they do it like energy type or whatever, or they just, from what I've seen, it's like you get in a random and it's just pretty much, all right, here's a $50 box, 10 by 5, pay $5, and if you win, you get the box. If you don't win, you don't get the box. Like, just essentially raffles. Manny Machado, Marcus Semien, Duvall, Evan Longoria, Noah Syndergaard, Shane Bays on the refractor, Ryan McMahon, Tristan McKenzie, Drew Ellis, Zerpa, and we got my man Willie Stargell. The We Are Family Pirates, 137 out of 149 on the teal. Going to Kyle Wellman. I'm not surprised the Warriors won. Speaking of sports, back to sports real quick, I'm still surprised the Warriors won the NBA championship. It's not that I didn't think that Steph and them couldn't do it. I thought Boston had a little bit better. I thought they had better matchups defensively to stop, not necessarily stop Steph, but to shut down everybody else and make Steph beat you by himself, but they just didn't. We have Reed Detmers, Freddie Peralta, Catfish Hunter. Got Reese Hoskins, 15 out of 25. Going to the Philadelphia Phillies. On the cracked ice. Like you bet on the game you're recovering from it, or like you're just recovering from it because you didn't think that's what was going to happen? I was going to say. Put him in the back, I think, for Jahmai Jones, even though Jahmai Jones is a patch autograph. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Franimal, Gavin Sheets, Sosa, Jake Cronenworth, Kenley Jensen, Ichiro, Connor Wong, Edmund, Ryan Mountcastle in the red, white, and blue, and Shohei Ohtani on the Sparks. Mike Trout, Tyler Glasnow, Chris Taylor, Emmanuel Clase on the red and blue, Ivan Rodriguez, Eddie Matthews, Hendricks, Siri, Akil Badu, Cedric Mullins on the sky blue. I have Guerrero Jr., India, Jordan Montgomery. We got a Seth Beer sighting here, 5 out of 25. RPA going to Robert Sellers and the Diamondbacks. Seth Beer right there. I guess Duran will have to get bumped. Anthony Rendon and Fuego. Cedric Mullins is out of 35. 24 out of 35 going to Butch. And that's another box down. Yes, sir, you do. A $10 break credit. That's as easy as it is. I was going to say, especially in this, you get a chance. It's 24 autographs. I mean, got a pretty decent chance to get something. I wonder if I gotta start like a 101 tracker. Like everyone's doing these 101 things. I wonder if that'll entice more people. Even though I think it's kind of, I don't know, silly. But Brandon Lowe, Casey Mize, Tyler Stevenson, Yordan Alvarez, Duvall on the silver refractor, Andy Ibanez, Lopez, Willie Stargell, Evaldi, Trevor Story for the Rockies on the red, Verlander, Wong, Verdugo, Dalton Varsho on the red, white, and blue. We're going to have Jared Walsh. $12 out of 199 on the Trevor Story. The ball right there. Three more packs. We got Benintendi, Schwarber, Wainwright, Yu Darvish, Lars Nootbaar for the Cardinals, and Jacob Sand, 67 out of 99 on the lime green. Liam Hendricks, Luis Arraez, Carlos Correa. Another Seth Beer, 77 out of 99 going to Robert Sellers. And no, you don't get double break credit before you ask. But another nice Seth Beer for you out of 99. Let's say. Don't bring back Alex Alexi. I have numbers. Brandon Lowe. Glenn Otto. Josiah Gray. Larry Doby. We're going to have Yang here. 47 out of 199. Going to the Texas Rangers. Only guy I've ever seen say damn it out of the 99. I was going to say... damn it, I was going to say. I didn't get the double break credit. Say terrible hit. No, but two nice hits, man. I'm happy that you got the nice Seth Beers. I know you've been grabbing the Diamondbacks on a lot of Panini stuff. Dalton Varsho, Connor Siebold, Ryan Mountcastle, Cabrian Hayes, Evan Longoria on the silver, Matt Olson, John Means, Gleyber Torres, Kyle Muller for the Braves on the patch. Going to Jason Turk. We have Infuego, Jose Altuve, Lars Nootbaar, Matt Chapman, Logan Webb, Connor Siebold on the red, white, and blue, and Javier Baez. All right, last 3 packs of this box, and we'll be 3/4 of the way done. Bryce Harper, Cedric Mullins, Jose Abreu, Josh Lowe for the Rays. Going to Tom Scarberry. Abreu, Bader, Whit Merrifield, Jake Berger, Paul Goldschmidt, Clayton Kershaw on the silver, Brandon Marsh, Aaron Savali, Matt Manning, Fred Schwindel, and Joey Votto on the teal. That is the color wheel, 14 out of 149. The case hit, buddy. To another box here, box number 10. See, that's what happens when you grab a quarterback team in a football. I reward you in baseball. I am going to push some minis into micros. I really got to get better about that. I personally am not a huge mini or filler guy, and then the micros. But it looks like for football and basketball, that's kind of what you have to do, looking at other groups. You kind of have to push them. If that's the case, I'll start doing it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. We got JT Realmuto, Reed Detmers, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jose Abreu, Brian De La Cruz for the Marlins. This is the one. 2 out of 10. Another out of 10. Some really nice low-numbered parallels here. Nice Brian De La Cruz. Charlie Blackmon. Nemo. Paul Goldschmidt. 138 out of 199. I mean, it needs to get filled. If that's going to be the only way it's going to get filled, I mean, it's... Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I know I forget who it was. I think it was Steve Matthew asked me, like, at what point in time would I quit my regular job to just do cards or whatever, and I pretty much straight up told him the only way that I'll ever be able to. Wow, did we go through that many 100s? I'll be right back. I thought I grabbed an extra box over here. 1 second. Hold that thought. There has not been any super nice O'Neal Cruz card. There has been a patch that was numbered out of 99, but there hasn't been any like autographs or anything. I will say that when Steve, the last autograph was Jake Myers. My bad. Did I not say his name? I just put him in there. It's Jake Myers for the Astros out of 199. RPA. We have Castellanos, Connor Seabold, Ryan Mountcastle, Brandon Marsh, Carlos Correa, and Akil Baddoo. But for me to do the card thing full time, I'd either have to get a direct account through Panini and Topps, which is possible, but I think there's I think for Topps in general, there's a year-long wait. Or I would have to break like 3 times a day consistently, which can happen. I mean, it could happen by Christmas. It's just a matter of getting there. I have to be better on my end when it comes to shipping and stuff. I know there's a few people that got frustrated with me with the whole thing with my wife being pregnant. And I know there's a lot of understanding people and that family comes first. But from a business aspect, I just have to be better about some things. We have Ichiro, Connor Wong, and I'm getting better. Like, I think once I get caught up with the shipping now, like I said, Select should be out by Monday, Tuesday, the latest. Rhys Hoskins, O'Neal Cruz, David Fletcher on the refractor, Kyle Hendricks, Jose Siri, Lucas Giolito. We have Ryan Velarde, 4 out of 25 on the nasty patch going to Tom Scarberry. But really, would have to consistently break 3 times a day, whether it's baseball, football, or basketball. It's just a matter of you have to be the way. I don't think a lot of people understand how, and maybe you understand this as a salesman or somebody that sells stuff for a living. I'm assuming whoever you buy, whatever you're selling from, right? Because unless your company's the one that's sourcing it too, then that's a little bit different. And maybe not using the right word by sourcing, but producing it. If your company's the one producing whatever you're selling, I guess is a little bit different. But for distribution, you have to be competitive, right? So, like, I'd be competing against guys like Real Breaks and Best Card Breaks and whoever else at GTS. Those backyard breakers with the, like, half shirt or anybody else that breaks. So if I'm not doing better than they are, I'm getting less allocation because I'm not selling as much as they are because it's all based on how much you buy. So if I can't buy more, don't have the money to buy more, like, I don't get a bigger allocation, or like I don't get any allocation necessarily. Nice Ryan Velarde. I was going to say, unfortunately, he deserves to be up on the board, though. Whew, that's a hard one. I was going to say, we can't put a patch up there. We're going to have Xander Bogaerts. So, like, it's a competition, right? Jonathan India, Eddie Matthews, Chris Taylor. And until I know exactly how it works, red, white, and blue, Enrique Hernandez and Garcia, and how much allocation you can get, it's really hard to make a business decision based off of that. But I guess, I don't know if you guys know, like, how the cybersecurity career field is, but right now I work for one of the intel agencies, and I have, like, a full scope polygraph clearance. So essentially I work at, like, the highest level clearance in the government in cybersecurity, which is one of the reasons why I have to go to work. Whit Merrifield, Jake Berger, Logan Webb, Wander Franco on the red, white, and blue. Nice little insert for Tom. All right, I guess this is the red and blue, which means it's actually premier level, so it's a little bit nicer than the concourse. So there's a relatively hefty salary that comes with what I do for work in the government. Numbers, Jose Altuve, which is actually probably the only reason I could do what I'm doing when it comes to cards. Tyler Glasnow, Tony Centellion, Alcantar, Cabrian Hayes, Rodolfo Castro on the silver refractor, Aaron Savali, Harrison Bader, Yu Darvish, Joe Ryan, without having a bunch of loans, because I actually pay for a lot of this stuff, like, out of pocket to start, to get the group going. I don't know how guys do it that don't have, like, really good jobs outside of cards. Like, I don't know how some of these guys do it that are like, I'm just going to start from scratch. Like, I guess that's why a lot of people fail, too. Joe Ryan, there's not as much money in breaking the stars as I think people think there is. Brian Reynolds. Unless you're rocking people's heads and you guys just have people in your group. I know there's a couple groups where guys could literally put up stuff priced at whatever and they'll have guys buy into it, which is weird to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know how morally you can just, like, bend your friends over like that. Or, I mean, whether they're your friends or not, or just people in general. But, like, long term, it's not going to work, right? There's too much competition. But, I mean, I see it. I mean, there's groups that have been around for 2 years that they'll just run stuff at a high price, and when it fills, and they'll make their $800 or $900 off of a break somehow. Miguel Cabrera, which is ridiculous to me that people get in their breaks. Franmil Reyes, Edward Cabrera, Omar Narvaez. We have Drew Ellis on the Diamondbacks for the red. 92 out of 199. Going to Robert Sellers. What do you mean by some of them get sponsors? Otto Lopez, Matt Manning, Ian Anderson, 153 out of 299. I mean, I would assume maybe some of the guys might have a guy behind them that's like paying for something. But no, I don't think anybody's like sponsored by like Monster Energy drink or anything. That's what you mean. Patrick Mazeika. I mean, some of the bigger guys like Phil Hughes, but Phil Hughes was a pitcher in Major League Baseball. Lou Brock on the Spark, Bryce Harper, Cedric Mullins, Mike Trout, Gleyber Torres. I have Ryan McMahon on the Cracked Ice, 3 out of 25 to the Rockies. I mean, there's obviously some guys that, what's his name? The guy that got divorced from his wife over cards that's on YouTube that has like a huge following. I cannot think of his name right now. Like, that guy's just been around for like 6 or 7 years. So obviously, like, he was around before cards got really popular again. And what's Jabs? That's it. Jabs Family or whatever. Like, there's some other guys like Cheap Fun Breaks. I can't think of what his name is. Like, he's been around for a long time too. Cheap Fun Breaks actually, though, has relatively cheaper breaks. I mean, he's a good guy. I can't subscribe to him sometimes in the sense of, by subscribe, not like pay money or like YouTube or whatever. He just... Anybody that has really strong political views and can't keep their political views out of their business, to me, just no matter how righteous they think their views are or how well they do, just to me, just rubs me the wrong way. Like, there's a time and place to talk about politics and your views on the world and stuff, but I don't think to use your business for that stuff, to me, just... People are getting into sports cards or doing whatever to stay out of politics, not to get involved in it and get into arguments about it. We got Joe Musgrove, Candelario, Gary Sanchez, Brandon Belt on the red and blue, Cal Ripken, Raleigh Fingers, Matt Brash. That's my fault, boys. I hit that one. Aaron Ashby, Noah Syndergaard, Frankie Montez on the teal, 106 out of 149. Going to the Oakland Athletics. By the way, that Ashby's perfectly fine. I'm maybe half an inch off the mat at all, and it's like a pretty padded mat. That's why I got it. We got Luis Robert, Shohei Ohtani, Drew Ellis. We're going to have a Jake Myers for the Houston Astros, 171 out of 199 on the Sparks. I think a big thing that might help the group in general grow, thinking about it, select on the moonshots, is when I send you your guys' hits, like whatever buy, sell, trade group you guys normally use, maybe posting it and be like a mail day from Charm City, stuff like that. Maybe that helps. I don't know. There's methods to helping grow the group as a fellow member of it, and then tagging the group properly. Say that's always important. Got Babe Ruth, Garrett Cole, Ronald Acuna Jr. Have Austin Riley, Ryan McMahon for the Rockies on the red. 73 out of 199. I mean, I joke about getting sponsored. If I can get the podcast, like I said, going with the one guy from the group and some other stuff, I'm sure I'll be able to get some random sponsors. I want to start talking more about cards and diving into checklists and stuff too. Jared Walsh on YouTube itself Chris Bassett, Greg Deichmann, Kevin Smith, Walker Buehler on the refractor, Isaiah Keener-Falefa, Max Fried, Devin Williams, Chas McCormick on the patch. Chase McCormick before Steve bashes me afterwards. I think Steve woke up and started watching this too and hasn't said anything. Which is kind of rude, Steve, if you're out there just passively watching. Can't say hi or nothing. Chase McCormick right there. Harm Killebrew, the big dog for the Twins. Like, I'll probably have to do some paid advertising if I got big enough on the YouTube channel talking about how, what's that beard? What's that damn ball trimmer they always have? The lawnmower, Manscaped. Talk about how you can trim your nutsack with some, he said hi or nothing, Marcus Semien. Duvall, Akil Badu, Corey Seager on the red, white, and blue, Adam Frazier. Numbers, Ryan McMahon, Tristan McKenzie, Jordan Montgomery, Matt Brash for the Mariners. It's going to be a patch. I know you guys have watched YouTube channels that have that. It's like every sports-based channel where there's a guy that talks has... It was that or those damn headphones for a while. Cody Bellinger, Gavin Sheets, Sosa, Peralta. We got the case hit Luis Castillo Zebra for the Reds. I was going to say, hey, Kyle, you could share some of the case hits with other people, bud. The color wheel isn't like a... This is the case hit. You'll get one... Every single case has a zebra in it. I was going to say, this is the actual one per case zebra hit. I don't know how many people there are of it. I was going to say, I think everybody has one. That color wheel is not a one per case. That is like a... That is the essential of like a color blast. Is it Chaz or is it Chase? Because you're yelling at me for it being Chaz. He said vasectomy ads. And now you're saying it's Chase? Or now you're saying it's Chaz, Tommy Edman? Or was it always Chaz and I was always calling him Chase? That's it. It was always Chaz, because he doesn't have a damn Z. You're right. Spells his name fucking goofy. We have Madison Bumgarner, Jake Cronenworth, Riley Adams, and we got another out of 25, another low number. Glenn Otto for the Rangers. And Steve Samiego. Nice hit for Steve. Just put him right there. Of Ozzy Albies, Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Zunino, Seth Beer, Herman Marquez, Tyrone Taylor on the refractor, Longoria, Kiki Hernandez, Seager, Tommy Edman. We have Gavin Sheets for the White Sox. It's going to be a 64 out of 99. There has been an autograph for the Twins or a patch. One of the two. There's been something for the Twins, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's been anything crazy, but I don't think the Twins necessarily have anything crazy in these boxes. We'll go through the hits and see. Probably just go through the memorabilia and the autographs, though. I was going to say there is a lot of numbered cards, but... Actually, I'll go through some of the numbered cards real quick. He said the Seth Beer Rainbow. And I started you off with low numbers. I was going to say... Got Rodolfo Castro, David Fletcher, Christian Yelich, Eli Morgan for the Guardians. I did get another case of Absolute Baseball. I think I'm going to use it for mixers, though. I don't think I'm going to break it as a case. Vidal Brujan, Select Stars, Ozzy Albies, Brian Reynolds, Jose Barrios, Aaron Nolan, the red, white, and blue, Frank Thomas, Charlie Morton, TJ Friedel, Kyle Tucker, Chris Flexen, Madison Bumgarner to the Diamondbacks, 20 out of 50. Something I need to do too is there is a guy in here that does really good PSA work, but I probably should get a PSA account just for the shop so people can come and hand deliver stuff if they want. Taylor Mail, Rafael Devers, Tyler Megill, Youth Explosion, Edwin Nunez, 80 out of 99. What the hell is this? Youth Expansion, not Explosion, my bad. This is going to the Cardinals. 80 out of 99. I guess he's just been throwing gas in single A. Going to the Cardinals and Jacob Sand. Maybe one to hold on to. That's the first time I've seen those this year. That must be a new thing this year. We got Yordan Alvarez, Ibanez, Pablo Lopez, Nate Pearson, Josh Bell, Tyler Stevenson for the Reds on the teal. 53 out of 149. The Edward Nunez is just a normal insert autograph. Tyrone Taylor, Verlander, Wong, Welker, and Casey Mize on the silver refractor. I'm just saying I've never seen them, so it's unique. It's still numbered. I'm assuming they're all 99 or less. Not anything crazy, but it's still... I mean, it's cool if Panini starts to try to challenge Bowman for first Bowman type stuff. Ken Griffey Jr., Jake Myers, Mike Messina, Josh Hader on the red and white and blue. Molina, Laureano, Wisdom, Clase. We got Connor Wong, and that's going to be a 233 out of 250 on the patch. Oh, yeah, I knew it's not an SSP or anything. It's just cool, like I said. Obviously, with the amount of Bowman we rip in here, which the Bowman Chrome should have filled already. I don't know why it hasn't. That's a little concerning for me, but I should have known that because I did run a mini last time that it wasn't going to fill, but I don't understand why it... Well, it is what it is, I was going to say. Got Mookie Betts on the Sparks, Willie Stargell, Brandon Lowe, Miguel Rojas, Thunder and Lightning. For Luis Robert, that's a cool little insert. Byron Buxton, who's a stud if he stays healthy. Alex Kirilloff, Max Scherzer, Joey Votto, Jose Altuve, Luke Williams, Frankie Montes, Hunter Renfroe Contreras, Brandon Lowe, Brooks Robinson, Mike Yastrzemski, Polanco, Shane Bieber, and Rafael Devers on the red to wrap us up. 36 out of 199. Put all these to the side. So we have a lot of red, white, and blues and whatever else. These will all get top loaded afterwards. I'm not going to flip over the numbers. I'm just going to go through each one and what their color is. We have red, Rafael Devers. Tyler Stevenson on the teal. The white, Madison Bumgarner. Gavin Sheets on the lime green. The zebra, Luis Castillo. Ryan McMahon blue. Teal, Frankie Montes. The cracked ice, Ryan McMahon. Drew Ellis on the red. Wander Frank on the red and blue. Brian De La Cruz on the yellow. That's actually out of 10. I know that one. Joey Votto on the blue. Lars Nootbaar, and these are out of 99, lime green. Trevor Story on the red. Cedric Mullins on the sky blue. Jarren Duran on the yellow. Willie Stargell on the teal. Ashby on the red. The white, Gary Sanchez. Matt Brash blue. Laureano red. Cracked ice, Johnny Bench. The white, Alcantar. Hendricks on this light blue, sky blue. Semien on the red. Brandon Belt on the sky blue. Aaron Ashby on the cracked ice. Luis Robert on the red. Max Scherzer on the lime green. Kershaw on the blue, or the teal. Max Kepler on the red. The sky blue. Candelario. Mike Trout on the red. Freddie Peralta on the lime green. Brandon Crawford on the red. Mountcastle on the white. Franmil Reyes, the Franimal, on the teal. Brooks Robinson on the red. And Luis Robert on the lime green. Well, it's 24 autographs, so it's definitely a lot of autos. Let's get into the memorabilia. We have Connor Wong out of 299. Going to have Eli Morgan on the base. Brash on the base. Chas McCormick on the base. Joe Ryan on some base memorabilia. Ryan Velarde on the cracked ice out of 25. Josh Lowe on the base memorabilia. Mueller on the base memorabilia. Dylan Carlson out of 99. Reese Nair on the base memorabilia. Logan Webb on the out of 250 on the refractor. Wander Franco out of 250. O'Neal Cruz out of 99 for the Pirates. Chaminade out of 99. Miles Straw out of 250. Start us off on that. We still have more. We still have more memorabilia, boys. Have Glenn Otto on the base memorabilia. Brandon Marsh on the base memorabilia. Brandon Marsh out of 250 on the refractor. Glenn Otto on the base memorabilia. Spencer Strider on the base memorabilia. Shane Bays base memorabilia. Gray on the base memorabilia. Then out of 250, Drew Ellis for the Diamondbacks. And that is all of the memorabilia, I believe. Yeah, I don't think anybody's in the back. Let's get into the autographs to start us off here. We have Edwin Nunez for the Cardinals out of 99. Glenn Otto out of 25 on the RPA. Jake Myers on the Sparks out of 199. Patrick Mazeika out of 199 or out of 299 on the base. Jake Myers out of 299 RPA. Yang. Let you hear you say Yang out of 199. Alex Alexei out of 299. Jahmai Jones on the patch autograph. Going to be out of 49. Chris Rodriguez out of 199. Andre Jackson on the RPA out of 299. Colby Allard out of 299 on the patch autograph. Let's get into the background. And yeah, I body slammed the hell out of those. I was going to say, my bad. Stronger than I think. Say Hawk Smash. Rodolfo Castro out of 299 on the RPA. Luis Gil for the Yankees out of 199. On the refractor, we have Seth Beer on the refractor, and that's going to be 77 out of 99. We're going to have Reese Hoskins on the cracked ice, 15 out of 25. Nice hit on Reese Hoskins. Rami Gonzalez on the RPA out of 25. Jose Devers on the patch autograph out of 25. And Jose Barrios, Jose and Jose right there out of 25 for the Reds. Some really nice low-numbered stuff. We got Luke Williams on the out of 99. 36 out of 99 going to Mike McGarity. Gaylord Perry for the San Francisco Giants. 39 out of 49 going to Tom Scarberry. Colton Welker for the Rockies. 68 out of 75 for the Rockies and Tom Scarberry on the rookie. Gavin Sheets. This is going to be an 81 out of 99 to the White Sox and John Williams. Christian Javier, part of the no-no today against the Yankees and the cheating-ass Astros, 5 out of 10. I'm only calling them cheating because Steve Samaniego called them cheaters. I really don't think most of them are cheaters at this point. Nice 5 out of 10 patch autograph. Then we got the Seth Beer, one of the best names in the game, 6 out of 25 on the cracked ice. And last but not least, the color wheel Shohei, reigning MVP, Ohtani, from the ways of Japan. And the Los Angeles Angels going to Kyle Wellman. Congratulations to everybody that hit. I appreciate you guys getting the break. We will post the other case of Select I have tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there. Hopefully we fill that one as well. I was going to say, I appreciate you guys getting the break. Good luck. Congratulations to everybody that hit. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. I will actually run the Father's Day giveaway tomorrow afternoon as well. I'm going to let you know right now. I'm going to throw slight shade if I catch you. And you're watching right now and you've been in any breaks. If you ain't been in any breaks, I don't have your address. I'm going to ask you why I don't have your address and you're in freebie giveaways and not in breaks. I was going to say lots of hits in Select. I was going to say I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night and be safe.